And recording. I know that like K through 4, they all get to go back to school, but we don't apparently. So sadness. Hey, this is what Monday, August 24th. I am recording class because apparently there's a whole bunch of Zoom issues today. And so because of that, we're going to try and help them out by recording things as we get into it. And the reason that the younger kids get to go back to school and you guys don't is the idea being is that they don't change classrooms. They don't have to be out in the hallways and have passing periods and stuff like that. So it's easier to keep them separated so they don't get all diseasey among each other. So that's the thinking on why they get to go back. And apparently teenagers are full of diseases and you guys like to talk to each other and stuff like that. So we have to keep you guys contained. All right, here is what I have for you today. Let's start with, if you are one of those kids who did not pay attention to me last week when I was saying you can make your iPad read to you, I wanted to touch on it one more time to try and help those of you who are part of Team Lazy. If you go, I have now put a link directly to it on my Canvas page. So if you go to Canvas, and so giant scrolly arrow says, hang on. All right, and then go giant scrolly arrow down. All right, and let's see, did he come back in? No. He's still out. No. Apparently one of my kids is having issues. All right. Scrolly arrow down. There's now a link below the Zoom links and below the classroom tour and then below the library tour. There's now one that says if you want to have your iPad read to you, you can click that and it is just me walking you guys through how it works. And so you're more than welcome to do that if you want. If you don't want your iPad to read to you, you're fine, but I was trying to help you out as best I can. Now, last Wednesday, in theory, in BEST, they walked you through how to check Skyward. I want to do that again with you right now for my class. So if you want to check Skyward using the app, go to the app. If you are going to use the website, I have the information right here in front of you, but you should be going and checking it at this moment. This is time to check Skyward time because I'm going to be talking about things on there. If you don't know how to get to Skyward and you don't have the app, one, you can download it, it's free, or you can go to hseschools.org, and then once you type that in, it's in the top right-hand corner. We're going to have a little thing that says Skyward up there in that top little bar. Then, if your BEST teacher did not cover this with you last week, then apparently they're not the best. The best, nothing? Okay, thank you, I thought it was funny. Here's how you log in. First off, your login ID is going to be the first part of your school email address, where it has like the 5 letters of your last name, the 3 letters of your first name, and those 3 numbers. For most of you, it's 000. Mr. Broviak, is that my IQ? Yes. Then for your, sorry, sassy on a Monday. Then for your password, it is capital H, little s, little e, and then it is going to be your 6-number student ID, which is the number that you're going to use for, what do you call that thing? Getting into lunch or to library or in general. Anyway, if you don't know it, send me a message. I can send it to you. But log in with that 2 bits of information. Then once you've done that, if you've not gone to English, I'm going to have you go to English and figure it out, because I have like 12 kids this weekend who sent me messages because their parents yelled at them. And they were like, you're failing English. And the kid would email me and go, Mr. Broviak, why am I failing your class? For some reason, they don't understand how I work. I'm not going to tell you. I am going to make you go figure it out. So my response was, let Owen in. My response was, go look at Skyward. So I'm making sure you guys know how to do that right now, because a bunch of you are missing work for me. So I'm going to tell you real quick if you're missing work for me so that you can look on there to make sure you know it so you can fix it. Jeriel, my kid who's trying to poke things on the ceiling with a hanger, you're missing 2 assignments for me, the last 2 things we just did. So you can go on there, find those, and still turn them in. Emmeline, you're still missing the small world slide, which you can fix and turn back in. I can take that from you. That kid's not here for me to help out. And that kid is here. Zachary, you're still missing the small world slide also. You can fix that and turn it back in, and I can take it from you. And then that kid's not here, and that kid's not here. So a bunch of the kids who are missing things are not in class right now, those kids. If you're missing the video, you can still turn that in also. Anything you've done for me, you can still turn in. My class is not like science and math, which hates children. And I know science and math, they're like, what? You haven't turned it in? Well, you're going to fail. Time to drop out and die in a ditch. That's not how English works. In English, I'm more than happy to have you do it. For many of them, you can even redo it. Like if you bombed the quiz this past weekend and you want to redo the quiz, you can. I've activated it to give you a second chance to redo it. You just have to email me and let me know that you redid it, and I will go look for your grade. Otherwise, it's not going to ever show up on Skyward if you don't email me. So make sure you email me and I will hook you up. So my goal is if you're missing a thing for me, go do it. I'm more than happy to have you fix anything you are missing. So anyone who is still missing that the big quiz from last Thursday and Friday, if you're still missing that tomorrow, I'm not letting you stay in class. I'm going to kick you out and force you to go take it. So anyone still missing that quiz tomorrow, I'm putting you into your own separate room and forcing you to go take it during class. So, and I'm going to coming in there and keep harassing you and stuff like that. That's fine. That's fine, Wyatt. You can fix it now. So if you couldn't do it before, now you can. You still have today. Just email me and let me know that you fixed it and changed it, and I'm okay with that. My goal is for you guys to do well in my class, unless like you don't want to. You're like, Mr. Broviak, I don't want to do well in your class. I love getting a D. That's fine. You can. I'm just trying for those of you who want to do well. I'm going to do everything I can to try and help you. I mean, given #lazy life. I know some of you guys like being lazy, and I want to rob you of that one. Speaking of not being lazy, some of you don't hate reading books. Oh, now Tristan's coming in. So late, but at least he's surviving. There. And then once we're in, and then let's see, he's slowly, nope, not that kid. Is he in? Let me hang on. If I get to harass him. Tristan, I'm having kids go through right now and check Skyward to see what they're missing because they can still fix things for me. As of now, Tristan, just to let you know, you are missing the quiz from last week. If you have not gotten the quiz done by tomorrow, then you will be kicked out of class to go take it during class tomorrow for a late grade. So make sure you go take my class or my quiz, but at least you're alive and you're here now. And moving on. So again, any questions about this, you can still do it. Today is the last day I'm going to remind you about it. At some point, you guys have to pull on your big kid britches and become like this whole I'm going to become a teenager someday soon thing. And so you're going to have to figure it out all on your own. I'll do my best to keep reminding you, but again, you got to be just somewhat responsible. All right. Today, for those of you who don't hate reading, the library has a video that I'm going to be showing you. You're going to be watching a video of a video on a video. I know, Mr. Broviak is blowing my mind. I feel the same way, but it's not my choice. It's the thing I have to show you so you guys get a little library tour. So now, let me show you library tour. Let's get rid of this. I've covered Skyward, covered how to do that. Told you if you don't have the quiz done tomorrow, we're going to be talking about, if you are wanting to redo the quiz, tonight is your last time to redo it. Because after tomorrow, you can't. Because tomorrow, I'm going to be going through and giving you guys answers and talking to you about it. So I'm just trying to help you guys out from there. All right. Stop sharing. Now, let me show you this thing. Mirror, mirror. Let's go here and here. Let's watch a video of a video. Mr. Broviak, that's the coolest thing ever. Well, then you guys obviously.
Hi, Fishers Junior High. I'm Mrs. Dean, for those of you who don't know me. I really miss seeing all your faces around the building, and I'm hoping when we finally get back in here that we can start to enjoy this beautiful new space that is our library now. Right before the shutdown, we went through a huge renovation, so the library has been completely transformed. I hope everyone enjoyed their summer and maybe did a little bit of reading while you had that free time. Today I would like to share with you how you can get books while you're still working at home. You should all have received a couple of announcements from me through Canvas about obtaining books either through our curbside service or by borrowing ebooks and audiobooks through the public library through the Libby app. So effective immediately, we will begin having curbside library book pickup. This is a 3-step process for you. So first, you will need to browse in Destiny and put a book on hold. I have a video to share with you that explains how to do this. This video will also be available through the Media Center Canvas page, under announcements, and also on the Destiny homepage. So here is how to put a hold on a book in Destiny.
You might want to learn how to place a hold on a book in Destiny. To place a hold, you have to log into your school's Destiny account. Tap the login in the upper right corner. Destiny usernames and passwords are the same as your normal school usernames and passwords. Usernames are the first 5 letters of the last name, first 3 letters of the first name, and a 3-number code, which is usually 000, but more common names could have a different number. Usernames can be found in Skyward. Passwords for grades K through 4 are HSE followed by the student's 6-number ID. You can also find this in Skyward. For grades 5 through 12, the passwords are slightly different. Capital H, small s, small e, and the student ID number.
Quick pause. Not sure if you guys ever grew up watching Peanuts cartoons with Charlie Brown and Snoopy. If you did, I highly recommend you think about them while this is playing. That's all this music reminds me of. It's like Schroeder sitting there like playing on the piano and stuff like that. All right, back to this.
Once you're logged in, you'll see your name in the upper right corner of Destiny. Select Catalog. So I'm going to search for one of the Percy Jackson books, and I'm going to search Percy Jackson as a keyword. Then I can scroll to the title that I want, and if I want to hold The Lightning Thief, I'm going to tap on that title. Then to the far right, you have a Hold It button. Tapping this button will place the hold. When you're searching, you can search by keyword, title, and author. Those are the 3 most popular. Let's try a search using the keyword dogs. Again, we can scroll to whatever book we want to put on hold, select the book, and then tap Hold It, and it places the hold. Again, if I tap My Info at the top, I can see what books I have checked out, what holds I have placed, and more. Let's try one more search, this time for an author. We'll use Tarshish. Again, scroll to the book you want to place a hold on, and then tap Hold It. You'll notice this time it wouldn't let the hold get placed because each school has a limit on how many books you can hold. Please be responsible with your holds. We want everyone to have access to books, and using holds is one way we can do this. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to your media specialist for help.
So to get to Destiny, you can go to the Fisher's homepage, which is the FJH homepage, which is fjh.hscschools.org. Go to the Academics tab and go to the Media Center. That will take you to the Destiny homepage where you can log in and you can search the catalog for a book. After you have done that hold, then I will contact you telling you that your hold is ready to be picked up, and you can reply back to me and let me know when a convenient time for you to pick it up will be. I can either leave that book at the front office, or you can tell me a time and I can walk the book out to your car. It's easy as that. Another way to access books is through Libby, the Libby app that you will have to download onto your device through the App Store. Libby is a way where you can get ebooks and audiobooks downloaded to your device. Here is how to use Libby.
Hey everyone, so I'm going to walk you through Libby, which is a free app in the App Store. So that's step 1, right? Download Libby, free app in the App Store, and how HSC students can connect to the ebooks and audiobooks that Hamilton East Public Library has available through Libby, just using their student ID numbers or lunch numbers. So when you first open the Libby app, you should see this welcome message, and then it will ask you if you have a library card. Now, even if you don't have a library card, you are going to say yes because you have lunch numbers and we're going to use those. So please say yes. Then it's going to give you 3 different options on how to find and connect with our local public library. The easiest option for most people is I'll search for a library. So pick the middle option that says that you will search for your library. Then you can type Hamilton East into the search bar, and then it will show you Hamilton East Public Library, the maroon tile there. So you want to select that one to get connected to Hamilton East Public Library system that serves both Noblesville and Fairfield. Then it's going to give you a couple more options. And again, even if you do not have a physical library card through Hamilton East Public Library, you can use your lunch numbers for this. So you're going to select enter library account details because this is where we will use your lunch numbers or student ID numbers here. So here I'm entering random made up lunch numbers that are not mine, but I'm using them as an example because here it is asking you for your library card number. If you have a physical library card number from Hamilton East that you want to use, cool, feel free. But you don't have to have one. You can just use your lunch numbers here as your library card number, and then you can go ahead and select next. Then it's going to ask you for your PIN number. Your PIN number is just your lunch numbers or student ID numbers again. So you're entering the exact same set of numbers twice for both the library card number and the PIN number, and then you can go ahead and select sign. Yay, you did it. So now you should see a message that looks like this that says that you're signed in, and it shows your library card number. On this image, you see it says I have 3 of 10 loans. That's just because I have 3 ebooks or audiobooks already checked out on my card. And then, but you can see you can have up to 10 loans and 10 holds at a time. Then once you hit next, you can go ahead and start. If you tap the Explorer at the top, it takes you here where you can look at new, popular, available, kids, teens, different things. Also, if you're interested in going to the kids or teens guide, once you get to them, it says that it also uses the juvenile or teen filter and that you can apply that filter everywhere as a Libby preference, which could be a great strategy for a lot of HSE students too. You can also, of course, browse and search in other ways. So here I just did a quick search for dog. Also, where it says refine, there's a lot of really helpful filters. So for example, audience, you can filter by the age level, so kids or teen or what have you. Compatibility, you can look at ebooks, audiobooks, or different options. And then availability, you can look at everything, but you can also look at just what's available right now. So if you don't want to deal with holds or having to wait. And then as you're browsing different books, you'll see different options where you can borrow it right away, put a hold on it if it's out, read a sample of it, or listen to a sample of it if it's an audiobook. You can tag it, which is basically just putting it on a list of maybe books that you might be interested in later but aren't ready for at this. So that's it. I hope you enjoy Libby and find some ebooks or audiobooks to check out. Thanks.
Okay, so how you access these videos again. You can go to the Fishers Junior High Destiny homepage. The 2 video tutorials are right here. Or you could go to your Canvas, go to the Media Center Canvas course, and go to announcements. When you get to announcements, you will see that there are 2 announcements there, one for using Libby and one for curbside pickup. So you can use both of those. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me through email at sdeam@hse.k12.in.us, or you can message me through the Media Center Canvas page. I can't wait to meet those of you that I don't know and can't wait to get everybody back here in person so that we can start enjoying our awesome library. I hope everyone is faring well during their virtual education, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye.
Yay. Just double check to show you. If you go to announcements, go to your main list of all of your courses. You should have one that says Media Center. That's where you'll find it. You go clicky Media Center. This is going to come up with this big screen. This is where you get to Destiny to find out to actually do the whole book checking out thing. Then the tutorials, you can also, if you want to, you can use this to get to Skyward. If that would be easier for you, there's a whole bunch of links on here to try and help you out. So hopefully that points you in the right direction. Yep. And then to here. That's it. Making sure you guys do any of the missing work you have for me, because soon I'll be locking you out of some of that and we're moving on. You will not see me tomorrow. You'll see me Wednesday. You have 7th period left today. Then you're done. That's all I got. Toots.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.